So we're back. Last week we talked a little bit about setting up goals and working on what you're looking to do for this, the rest of this year, because we're quickly running through it. This week is going to be a relatively quick run through of kind of what I'd like anybody partaking in this annual goal planning to do. I briefly talked about it last week about how I break down goals based on categories. So I have fun goals, I have goals for the podcast, for example, goals for my personal work and profession, maybe business goals, maybe fitness goals, maybe personal development goals, things I'm trying to reach on my own. And so we briefly talked about that. And so I'm hoping that you've looked at your goals that you've picked since last week and looked at those and pick things that are achievable within a year's time, but also choose things that are also difficult and will take work. With that also said, I also invite you to pick a minimum of 2 goals per category, minimum. And this will greatly help distribute the energy you need to focus on different things. If you're focusing on one thing throughout the year and not necessarily able to kind of relax and break up the monotony of this one thing you're trying to achieve, if you don't manage to achieve it, you're going to feel like your year was a waste. It's much easier to achieve multiple smaller achievable goals than it is to achieve one gigantic, tremendous goal of, I don't know, you want to become the president now. So as you continue to brainstorm about your goals and what you're trying to do, also remember to pick challenging goals. Remember to pick things that are going to challenge you, and you're going to be proud at the end of the year, after the 365 days, that you are, technically you guys get a little less because we're starting late, but at the end of the 365 days that you are happy and proud of what you have achieved. Definitely pick challenging goals, definitely pick things that you're going to be able to achieve within a year. Don't expect to, completely change your life in a year, but achievable goals. And bare minimum, pick 2 per category, break them down by categories, and be real honest with yourself on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to get done in 2019. That's kind of your homework. So we'll touch base again next week on Saturday, and definitely start hitting the ground running, because we need to get moving. We're a little behind, and so I'd like to set a little bit of a framework as to what the goals are for this thing that I'm doing here on this platform. So be ready next week. And if you know anybody who struggles reaching goals or would like something a little bit more structured and maybe something they could check in with every once in a while just to, help to remind them and push them, forward them these videos. Hopefully, some of this is positive for somebody. See you guys next Saturday.